Now let's move to the second part. Now this is the second part, and then this is the interface. So let's move to the coding aspect, where we're going to assign this one to inside our button. So when you click on the speak, then it will read what is in the message box. Then you can control the speed of the voice and the volume of the voice, and also the gender of the voice. So now let's go back to double click. This is our code for the previous one. So let's comment it. So now we have to import our system. So we want to use the system speech. So import system speech dot synthesis. Now you have to import what is, but then there are a few things that you have to know before importing. When you go to your file explorer, there is speech here. Now let me remove the speech. Normally, when you build your app, the speech is not there. So when you decide to use the system dot speech dot syntax, it will identify that it has not been specified. It's not public. It's a foreign something. So you have to go to your file explorer, then your reference, you right click and go to add reference. Then inside the add reference, you search for system dot speech. So system dot speech is here. You mark it, then okay. If you don't mark it and you hit okay, it will not come. So here is it. Now you see the error is as removed. All right, so let's go again. So dim speech. Let's dim speech as so dim speech as new speech synthesizer. Next on our next line. So now after dimming this, now let's first look at the speed. How we can control the trackpad, the speed. So it's our speech dot rate. So our dot rate has to be assigned to our trackbar speed dot value. So the value of the trackbar is what you are interested in here. Now the volume to also our speech dot volume should also be equal to our trackbar to one dot volume dot value. So we want the value here. Now, if you're able to set this one, that means the number of value that the number of the rate, the value of this rate, this trackbar 2 will determine the speed, and then that of the volume to the trackbar 1 will determine the volume. All right, so let's quickly go to this. So we have assigned this one, that one, left with this one. Now, so we are going to check if the gender is male or female. Right. So we go by saying that check speaker, check gender of the speaker. So if combo box gender dot text is equal to male, then our speech dot voice. So here, these are all the syntax that you need for speech. So our speech voice should be equal to should be equal to voice. Wait. So our speech dot select is supposed to be select voice, not voice. Dot select voice by hint into brackets. Then our voice gender dot male. Then we speak out the message box. Okay. Else. Now let's check if it's female. So you can use else or if because of two, so just else speech dot select by hint bracket voice gender dot female, then speech dot speak into bracket message box dot text. Now we are through with that. So we check if the combo box here is male or female. So if it is male, then our voice should be male. But then if it is female, then our voice should be female. So let's try to debug, build it and see how it's going to be. So after this one, then we will add the value to that of the speed and the volume. So if you're changing it, then it will automatically change the value of this and that. So when you change the volume, it changes its value. When you change the speed, it changes its value. But there is no value or there are no labels indicating it here. So when you immediately you tune it, when you turn it up and down, you see it to be changing the value of the volume and also that of the speed so that you know the speed, the exact speed that you're using. So let's wait for it to debug and then give it a. So this is the form and then let's say hello world. So our volume is set to 0 and that of the speed is also 0. So you see that's the disadvantage. So if you don't add the speed and the speed value to the form, definitely you are not going to see if it is working or not. So let's say hello world. Yeah. So let's change the speed. See? So let's say something like this. Yeah. So now let's change this one to female and check and see. That's nice. So wow. All right. So let's make this also. Let's change this to um 20. Let's say 20 or let's say 100%. Then the minimum should be 0. Yep. And out of this one too. So now let's add a label to it and call that label. Let's copy that one to here. So that one is going to be the value for the speed to indicate the value of the speed and that of the volume. So let's increase the font to 15. Change this one to white, color to white, and then the text to 0. Okay, so now let's first do away with the volume. So when the volume changes, there's an event that changes this one. It should check if this value is changing. So let's give it a name to be label underscore volume, and this one to label underscore speed. All right. So let's click on this one, the track bar. So and go to event. So if there's a scroll, immediately there's a scroll, you should check if this is working. So let's double click on the scroll. Now let's say um, the if track bar dot volume dot um, no, let's use track bar dot volume dot value should be equal to label label 4 underscore label 4 value of text should be equal to track bar dot value. So here we assign value of the track bar 1 to the label. The same thing applies to that of this one too. So when you scroll it, that means um, label speed dot text should be equal to track bar speed dot value. Okay, so let's see if it's gonna work well for us. So okay, so let's copy some text here and paste it here. And let's give the volume to be, you see, it's changing, automatically changing to 100%. So let's give it to be 50. Let's give a speed.
Part 2. Changing the speed of the voice. Changing the volume of the voice. Changing the gender of the voice.
Yeah. So let's increase the speed to all right, there is an error here. Track bar 2 dot value says the rate must be from -10 to 10. All right, so let's change this one to, it's also something that you have to learn. So let's change this one to 10, and then the minimum should be -10. Okay, so let's build it again and see how it go away. So, okay, so let's change it. Okay, it's changing, right? And let's give this one to a volume of this. Let's paste it again and
Part 2. Changing the speed of the voice. Changing the volume of the voice. Changing the gender of the voice.
Okay, to 0.
Part 2. Changing the speed of the voice. Changing the volume of the voice. Changing the gender of the voice.
Let's change the gender to female.
Part 2. Changing the speed of the voice. Changing the volume of the voice. Changing the gender of the voice.
Okay, so this is nice. This is very interesting. This is an app for so this is the female part 2. So we are now in part 2, and then it's a simple app where you can integrate into many of the apps that you'll be doing. So let's give it a see.
Winners World www. Code till your last blood. And brought to you by WeDev. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in the next tutorials.
All right, that's nice. Let's give a volume to very fast.
Winners World www. Code till your last blood. And brought to you by WeDev. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in the next tutorials.
Nice. So let's go to mail and see the mail too.
Winners World www. Code till your last blood. And brought to you by WeDev. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in the next tutorials.
All right, so see you in the next tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe and like our channel, share your comments with us, and then also share our videos, our links to most of your friends in the WhatsApp group, any social media platform, so that we can all enjoy more videos from WeDev World. This is brought to you by WeDev.
Winners World www. Code till your last blood. And brought to you by WeDev. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in the next tutorials.